Hello, my name is Matthew Tink. In this presentation, I'll explore the evolution of Joint Terminal Attack Controller, or JTAC, as a central figure in modern close air support operations. This research draws from a range of scholarly and primary sources, accessed through Oxford Academic, Project MUSE, and the military university presses of the Air Force, Navy, and Army. Together, these sources reveal how technology, doctrine, and leadership converge to redefine air-ground coordination in the wars in Iraq and Afghanistan. Oxford academic sources provide the theoretical and historical background for this research. David Barno and Nora Bensahel's Technological Adaptation in Iraq and Afghanistan examines how U.S. forces adjusted to complex battlefields through constant learning and organizational flexibility. Roger Petersen's chapter, The Third Iraq War, expands this view, showing how evolving insurgency and political instability forced the U.S. military to continually refine its methods of applying air power and ground control. These works frame the JTAC's development as part of a broader institutional pattern of change and growth under fire. Project MUSE adds an ethical and operational lens. Wilkie and Nassimi's article, Counting Conflict, underscores the humanitarian and accountability challenges of modern targeting. Issues that JTACs face on the ground when precision and judgment intersected. Christopher Booth's review of N.W. Collins' Grey Wars highlights the shadowed operational spaces where Special Operations Forces and JTACs often operate. Together, these readings remind us that JTAC's role is not purely technical. It's deeply human, bound by moral restraint and battlefield awareness. The university presses of the Air Force, Naval War College, and Army War College expanded discussion to joint doctrine. Chapman and Dalma's Joint Mission Control details how the Air Force refined command structures for multi-domain operations, aligning with JTAC-led integration at the tactical level. Thomas Mencken in Seasoned Initiative provides a naval and expeditionary viewpoint, emphasizing how precision and coordination between services became essential for maritime power projection. Bremer and Greco's The Air Littoral, Another Look from the Army War College reframes the operational environment, arguing that the vertical space between ground forces and high air power has become a contested integrated zone. Together, these publications illustrate how each branch institutionalized joint targeting and control procedures, the doctrinal environment in which the JTAC operates today. Primary sources provide first-hand evidence of institutional change. A 2020 GA report, Close Air Support, Actions Needed to Enhance Friendly Force Tracking Capabilities, documented the ongoing need to refine JTAC and CAS interoperability. It highlighted data-driven oversight and intensifies training gaps that directly affected operational safety and precision. Likewise, General David Goldfein, former Chief of Staff of the Air Force, outlined modernization priorities in 2020 testimony before the Senate Armed Services Committee, emphasizing digital integration, air-ground communication, and joint readiness. These primary accounts help reinforce and validate the scholarly findings that JTAC evolution is both a doctrinal and technological journey shaped by accountability and reform. In summary, the evolution of JTAC reflects the broader transformation of U.S. warfare, where adaptability, ethics, and technology converge. Across Oxford Academic's theoretical foundation, Project MUSE's ethical discussions, and the Service University Press's operational insights, a consistent theme emerges. The JTAC represents the modern embodiment of joint force integration. As future research continues, the desire is to include oral history interviews to add first-hand context to this evolving narrative of evolution under fire. Thank you for listening.